Alright, let's talk about how to use this program once you have some tracks loaded. I have created a student account for myself and a bunch of stuff in here is loaded. You can see it's all past due, but that's because it's been in my account for a while. The first thing you'll notice is you will have either classwork or most likely a bunch of tracks loaded in personal work. Either way, they will look like this. If you hover over it, and it says amplifier, I will go over what that means in a minute, but what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and start the first track that's loaded. When you hover it over it, it looks like this. And you're going to see questions in front of you. You may or may not have any idea as to exactly how to approach the question. If you can answer the question, go ahead and pick an answer and submit it. Right away, what you'll see is whether or not you got the question correct. I just clicked on anything there, and you'll see an explanation as to why you got the question wrong if you got it wrong. You'll have the chance to move on. If you determine while you're looking at the question that you don't have any idea as to how to do it, you may want to get a hint, and in some of these problems, you'll notice on top of hints, there's a video you can open up, and there'll be some help available through a video lesson. The video lesson will not necessarily answer the exact problem you're looking at, but will cover the concept that is involved in the question. There are also hints available. Now the program is determining as you go through whether or not you know what you're doing by the number of hints and videos you click on, but your first time through any particular topic, so your first time through identifying the constant of proportionality, you are trying to not only figure out for yourself how to answer the questions, but you're helping the program determine what the next steps should be for you. So go ahead and use the hints and videos if they're necessary, and I'll show you what happens with those when you're done. You'll go ahead and answer all the questions, and when you're done answering the questions, I am just, for the sake of time, going to throw some answers in here. I'm just going to put the number 2 or some number in for each answer. You can see it's indicating that I'm right or wrong. You are going to want to have a calculator with you or use the calculator that is available in your Windows program. And you'll keep going through these questions. I'm just clicking on anything right now to show you what the results look like when we're done. It's probably not good motivation for me to be doing it this way. There we go. That's what it looks like if you get a question right. We'll get some questions right here along the way. Click the next question. And when we're done, what we'll see in front of us is our results. Now, if you don't want to finish it, you can press save and quit. But once you're done, submit the assignment. You haven't submitted an answer for the question. Which question didn't we do yet? Oh, here we go. I don't think we submitted an answer for that question. So once that's submitted, now we can submit the assignment. And you'll see what has happened is this. If you don't use a lot of hints and videos and you get above a 70%, you're going to see congratulations, and it's going to believe that you're competent in that topic, and that's the last you're going to hear about that subject. But if it determines, and by the way, as soon as you're done, you can see all of your questions and the correct answers for the ones you got wrong below. But what it will do then, if it determines you need more help, it'll load this thing called an amplifier. So if I go back to the home page, I will see loaded for me is an amplifier, 1 or 2 on that topic, and that allows me to go in and study, start the amplifier, and it goes through an interactive lesson on that topic. And it'll give you the information that you need to understand the problem. It'll ask you to fill out some questions. How much do 5 boxes of chocolates cost? It looks like we're going up 3 to 12 to 15. I guess I entered the answer down here. So you'll go through this lesson, and it may just be a little help that you needed on the topic. And once you're done with this lesson, you'll see it's marching through the lesson here. Gives you a chance to read and keep up with what's going on. Now plot the point 0, 0. And there you go. And it shows you how to do constant proportionality. When you're done with the entire lesson, it will reload the track for you so you can go through again and make sure that you understand what's going on. And the numbers that we have seen show a substantial increase in scores when students go through these amplifiers. If you ever get to the point where you want to see a track you've already done and it's no longer in front of you, you can go into reports and you can go ahead and pull up the track that you've done through assignment details, click on your score, and it will bring that same information up for you. It'll show you your questions, the ones you got right, the ones you got wrong, explanations for the correct answers. It'll give you access to that amplifier, and you're right back where you started from. So that's how to use this program in order to understand these topics. Go ahead and do the track. Answer the questions to the best of your ability. Use as many hints and videos as you need. You may even choose to go out and Google some of the information and come back in. Unfortunately, when that happens, though, the program usually doesn't load an amplifier because it doesn't really understand that you need to go through the track again. So I would suggest sticking with the resources in the program. Go through the track, do the best you can. If an amplifier is loaded, complete the amplifier. You will see on your dashboard, if it is loaded, a track like this, only it will say in the title, it will say do-over track. I don't have a do-over track loaded right now. I should fix that first amplifier. But you will get a do-over track on that topic, and it will give you 10 more questions to look at. So hopefully, even if you didn't understand the material going in to any one of these particular topics, by the time you've gone through some questions and looked at some videos and some hints and gone through the amplifier and then gone through 10 more questions, you'll have a better idea, or most likely a very good idea, as to how to complete those kinds of problems. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me at jvenner@palisadessd.org. Thank you.